Welcome back to another episode of Simplyrobotix, the podcast. This podcast is being sponsored by Autodesk. Now, in this episode, we are going to talk with Matt Acuna, who's a production coordinator on a TV series that has been on for quite some time. They're in their 12th season right now. And we're going to talk about his passion and how he's pursuing his dream of becoming an animation writer. So if this sounds like it could be of interest to you, you definitely want to keep watching. Thank you for joining me, Matt. I am so happy to have you, and I'm even happier that I saw your tweet. I just got it up. I'm going to make sure I include the screenshot for those that are listening. And you tweeted on February 2nd, 2022, just saying if anybody ever wanted to have me on a podcast to talk about animation, production, writing, the Muppets, I wouldn't say no. And I was so happy. I caught it and I was like, I'm doing this. And I was like, I'd love to have you on my show. And then I was like, okay, so who did I just say this to? Right. And then I went to your page and saw that you are a production coordinator on Bob's Burgers, and I basically fainted. And then when I was brought back to life, seeing that like you're a writer, and I mean, I have a friend that's trying to break into writing. I've had her on this show a couple times. Her name is Jen Hurler, but I haven't had. I feel like you person like you on, and then also someone that's connected to Bob's Burgers. So I'm really, really excited about this in our conversation.
Yeah.
So just for starters, for the listeners, can you just share a little bit about where you're from and where you're currently residing, like if you're in LA?
Sure, yeah.
Or California?
Well, first off, I didn't think anyone would respond to my tweet, so thank you for doing that. I didn't expect it, so thanks. Yeah, so I am from Maryland originally. I'm from Damascus, Maryland, very small town in the middle of nowhere. I just tell people I'm from Baltimore because that's what people know.
Okay.
Because I'm really close to Baltimore and DC. But currently, I live in Burbank, California, Animation Hub Central. So I actually drove out here from Maryland with my roommate.
Oh, wow. Cross country.
Yeah, it took about a week. And we stopped at the Grand Canyon. We stopped in Vegas, which was not as fun as I thought it would be.
Oh, dang.
It was a pretty awesome journey. I don't know if I'd do it again.
And what year did you make the move?
2018.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So that's that.
Cool.
Did you go to school for like animation or writing or anything, film school?
I did go to a small liberal arts school. They had a film program, which I majored throughout. And I like to say I majored in screenwriting for film, but I really just took the only two classes that they offer, which, weren't very extensive. But I made a lot of good contacts, made a lot of good friends, and I learned a lot. And through that school, I was able to partner with a bigger school in Philadelphia and do an internship in LA for a summer. So I came out here, did a live action. It was like a production company, talent agency, and a script company that read a lot of scripts, and I interned for them. It was a good experience. It made me realize I don't want to work in live action though.